there were two women in Florida who were trying to get their COVID vaccines. But of course, they had to wait because they had seniors first. So what did they do? They come up with a great idea that they were going to dress up as grannies to get their COVID vaccine early. And what happened? They were both busted by Florida cops. The body cam footage emerged of two Florida women being berated for their selfishness after showing up to a COVID-19 vaccine site dressed as grannies to try to con their way into getting the shot. The pair have not been identified and have not been charged with any crime, but sheriffs in Orange County near Orlando are investigating. So what happened was they registered for the vaccines online, claiming that they were over 65. Then they turned up for appointments in what health officials described as a disguise. It worked the first time when the pair showed up at the Orlando Convention Center on a Wednesday, and they were carrying CDC cards confirming that they already had one dose. One of them was wearing what looked like a shower cap, a long cardigan, a face mask, and a face shield. The other left all of her brown hair loose through and wore a Mickey Mouse t-shirt. When healthcare workers looked at their IDs and saw the pair were actually only 34 and 44 and therefore ineligible for one of the COVID vaccines, the names were the same as the names that they registered online. So it seems the first time around, health workers simply didn't check the date of birth before giving them the shots. Cops were called in, and the two were chastised for the dishonesty before being let off with a trespassing warning and told not to come back. So I'm going right to Cortez here because the reason why is, Mr. Cortez, you have experience, and we talked about this last week with your buddies over at Walgreens who dropped the ball. So this is just as bad. So we got to start throwing people under the bus here. So please share.
This don't make no sense, folks. I mean, these vaccinations are designed for various people in various regions. We got people just literally jumping over from different states to try to get vaccinated, man. And they don't mind lying and falsifying their information. Folks, it's enough to go around for everybody, but I feel like the people that's hit the hardest are the people that don't have the resources, man, especially the ones in the black community. They're getting hit hard, man.
Yep.
And you got these cats. I'm not being racist, folks, because we're a very open-minded show.
Absolutely.
But when you got white folk driving out of the suburbs down to North Philadelphia, man, don't even live in Philadelphia to get a vaccination shot. North Philly, it is getting better down, but it just amazes me, man, how people are willing to cross these lines to get their vaccination. And attitude is the hell with the rest of you people. It's all about me. I want to go down there. I want to get my vaccination. Yeah, you guys seen, and it is heavy. I mean, we know that Corona is heavy in the black community and Latino community right now. It's running rapid.
Yes, it is.
And you got the nerve to show your dumbass and try to take advantage of this situation because the people out in the suburbs didn't organize it. They didn't do what they needed to do.
No, you got it. Look, you see this body cam footage. I mean, if you want to see this, you can go to our friends at the Daily Mail. They had the actual official body cam footage of these women trying to pretend to be grannies to get their vaccine. And then you look at these freeze frames that they have. And there is no way in hell that you could try to get away with looking like grannies. So it's a no-go. It's a no-go. So, I'm glad that they stopped them. It was totally ridiculous that they, even try to do that. And, like you said, Cortez, people who really need it are the ones that are getting hurt by this. GPS, you co-signing with this?
Yeah, this is bad. Folks, we understand that everybody wants to get vaccinated. Everybody wants to get protected. However, that doesn't mean you just get in your car, drive to a place that you would not normally drive to, just to get the vaccine because that's what you want for you. What about the rest of these folks out here? Yeah. The population at large, the older people, those with multiple health issues, frontline workers, your healthcare workers, police officers. These are the people that need it first. You're young. The virus is not going to affect you as much. It's just really selfish.
It very is. Young and dumb. Should we come up with a do's and don'ts for people that are checking people to get COVID? I mean, what would you suggest?
First of all, if you do sign up, make sure you do it legitimately. Go online, sign up for it. Do not falsify stuff on your application, because that's what a lot of people are doing. That's one thing. Make sure when you do show up, you got all your insurance card, health insurance card, and your prescription card, because they probably gonna ask for those. Okay. Come early. Come at least come about an hour early before the place open up, just to have your place. Mm-hmm. Be prepared to fill out additional paperwork. Because sometimes what happens, the paperwork they have online, in my situation, they told me stuff we put online wasn't accurate, so we got you to fill out some new paperwork. Okay. Also, when you leave, make sure they fill out the CVC card. Mm-hmm. Make sure they fill that out. Make sure it's legitimate. It's the legitimate one. I got the paper one, which is still good, but okay. Also, wait 15 minutes.
Yes, absolutely.
Even if they tell you do not wait, you don't have to wait 15 minutes. I really encourage you to wait 15 minutes. Also, keep in mind, folks, if you get the Moderna or the Pfizer, and this is from people that I have interacted with, people that have taken both vaccinations. Okay. The Pfizer, the side effects of the Pfizer is not that rough. If you take the second dosage, it's not that rough. The Moderna, if you take the second dosage, it's going to rock your world. You might have to take a day off. It will make you feverish. I'm not sure. The Johnson & Johnson one hasn't rolled out, but I took the Moderna. Okay. The first shot. The second shot was the second one I will be taking will be in the next 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take off the day after I get the shot, because my wife took it. She didn't feel too good. People I know that took that Moderna second dosage shot, it hit them. It hits pretty hard, but it's only for a couple hours, not for a long extended period of time. So, yeah, folks, that's the best thing I could tell you about it. If you do get the shots, if you're lucky to get the first shot, that's good. Nothing will happen to you. Probably a little numbness in the arm. Second shot, the Moderna brand, it will feel like you have the flu. You will have temperature, fevers, and everything, but it will subside after a day or so. The Pfizer, no serious side effects, but it really depends on how your body reacts to the vaccinations.